Marshall, first to you. First off, I wanted to tell you that I respect the hell out of you for how you handle yourself throughout the show. The world needs to see more men like this in tune with their emotions. But my question to you is, what initially intrigued you to go on Love is Blind?
Just the fantastic opportunity that was handed to all of us on a silver platter. The the ability to the opportunity to go into a space that you're going there for a very specific reason, which is to find love, get married, and challenge the conventional ways of dating. And that's something that I'm all for. I'm all for taking risks, and that's ultimately why I signed up. It was a huge risk and a wonderful experience.
Brett, to you, no offense to the other men here, but you and Tiffany are my favorite couple of all time, of ever. But the conversation between you and Tiffany in the pods that leads to her falling asleep, take me behind how you felt in that moment.
Oh man, did you ever play Mortal Kombat? You know, like fatalities, and somebody would reach into your chest and just like literally pull out your heart and like throw it. Like that's pretty much what it was, because we were having such a like a like a real intimate conversation. I think moments before she fell asleep, she said, "Hey, Brett, like I'm falling in love with you," and I'm like, that's like a major leap in our relationship. That's not something that I've heard from a lot of women, and not the type of thing that I expected to hear on the other side of a wall. I mean, so to kind of hear that and then kind of have the space to actually go a little bit deeper, and then just, you know, everything just being pulled from you. Yeah, it was it was tough, but you know, it was just a moment in our story. So, you know, it's a nice moment, funny to look at this point.
I'm sure it's going to be hilarious to kind of watch back whenever you do see it Friday. Zack, was there a defining moment that you realized that you made the wrong choice?
Yeah, I think it actually came pretty early. I think I had a pillow over my head and I was crying, and Marshall put a blanket over me. That's probably when I realized I made the wrong choice. But yeah, so sometimes you got to live with your decisions.
Marshall, to you, any hesitations about watching the show back?
No hesitations. I am definitely interested to see not just my story play out, but these gentlemen in front of us, because I don't really know what happened along their journey, along their journeys rather, and I'm just really interested to see, because I know that it's going to be some good stuff in there.
Paul, question to you. The transition from that bubble in Mexico to back to your reality, how hard is that transition for a couple when, as a viewer watching it?
It's a completely different experience being on vacation. You know, like the objective of a vacation is to have a good time, you know, party your ass off and just, you know, have a good time. And I think real world is very different from that. You know, like the objective is, you know, make money and chase your goals and integrate your friends and your family and just like a multitude of other factors. Whereas like, you know, objective number one is get a cocktail in Mexico, you know, and it's just very different from your everyday life. So, yeah.
Paul, question to you. At what point did you know that you were going to say no at the altar?
As I was saying it, that was the moment that I figured out what I was going to say.
Kwame, to you, throughout this entire journey, you struggled with trying to figure out if you were going to say yes at the altar. Was there a defining moment because of your mom? Was there a defining moment for you that said, yes, this is the moment I'm going to say yes?
I mean, I'd like to add, and I'll probably have to share this with the world as well. Like, it wasn't only on my mom. There was definitely a lot on me. I think my mom would be supportive regardless. So I knew the decision came to me. And I think ultimately it did come down to us being open to taking that next step in our journey. And that really, that solidified it for me. It's like, if we're going to make this a forever thing, we have to be okay with taking the next step. And we looked at each other. We knew we were in the right place, right mindset, and everything had brought us to this moment. And it was definitely the better choice for us in moving forward in our future. And I think we're both very happy about it.